What up, y'all? What up, y'all? What's happening? What's going on? Uh, it's your boy G Big Sam in here on the Falcon Friday HighNoon Madness. And well, the wild goose chase is over with. The wild goose chase is over with. Uh, unless it's a catfish prank gone bad, we have hired Raheem Morris. Hmm. Well, hmm. Ain't too much to be said about that. The hire is self-explanatory. Um, hmm, there are a lot of things at this point that are indefensible, um, incomprehensible, just hard to understand. And you know, there are a few folks that are walking around here right now that are saying "I told you so" on the perspective of Octobrain has not a clue of what he's doing or want to do, for that matter. Um, and I would just stand there on the witness stand and say, yes, Your Honor, there is sufficient evidence of that fact. For 29 days, you showed us tantalizing movies of Lena Horne, and yet you come home with Edith Bunker. You come home with Edith Bunker. And yeah, I can tell you right now, the whole it ain't as bad as it looks or sounds cliche. No, yeah, it is as bad as it looks and sounds. When you had arguably the greatest coach to ever do it on the menu, I probably could have halfway digested Ben Johnson or Weaver or one of those guys, but Raheem Morris. Raheem Morris. And if anybody saw Grady Jarrett's tweet yesterday, mm, it's gonna make for a pretty interesting offseason. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. I had a couple of things other than that I wanted to get into, but I mean, it's a little bit difficult. It's the elephant in the fucking room. Um, say hello to everyone. Ghost Peppers at the pole position today. What's going on, Ghost? Bucks raised boats. What's happening? Hey, Auntie Terry Love, what's good? Coach, yeah. hmm I think I'm gonna need a couple of cases of that of that brandy you said. Wyatt Carlson was good. Sonya Howard, hey Sonya. ATL Dirty, what's happening? What's happening? John Sinclair, what's good? Jay Diaz, what's happening, man? Good to see you again. Southside, what's happening? Let's see. You had the biggest one. What is this? What are you talking about, Jay? I mentioned Raw weeks ago. Thought I was crazy. I just looked at every possibility because I don't like surprises. Neither do I. I mean, this is beyond surprise. Ugh. Southside, so what up, OG? Raheem was not my top choice, but he's here now. Let's go, Coach Morris. Okay. I'm gonna try to keep the team spirit. Having time to think on it, I am excited about this choice. Raheem Morris has the respect of the players and coaches around the league. Okay, Terry, if you say so. The only thing that surprised me was departing from the win now imperative. Yeah, clearly that fix now win now is dead. Okay, Johnson Clare. Raheem Morris doesn't say win now to me. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't even say win, let alone win now. You say the Bucks are looking at four OCs. Uh, thought Falcons getting yeah, that um hell, I was looking. This wasn't an announcement that I mean, common sense would have said we had Belichick in the bag. I mean, but I'm I'll say this much with how everything went. You fire Arthur Smith 7.5 hours after the Saints game is over with. You you wave this carrot around in front of us. For those of us that had an actual football insight of it and knowing that they have the greatest to ever one of if not the greatest coach to ever do it to come here um and then you give us Raheem Morris again. Like I said, you sat here and you for 29 days you showed us old school Pam Grier, Lena Horne flicks, and yet you come home with Edith Bunker. That's the equivalent. That's the equivalent. And, some of my inner circle was of the mindset, well, let's just wait to see what the rest of the coaching staff is going to look like. Hell, you see what the rest of the coaching staff is going to look at Raheem Morris. That's what the coaching staff going to look like. Everything that you know about Raheem Morris, that's what the coaching staff going to look like. I mean, hey, shit happens. Yeah, you know, my complete mindset of it is this. He better win 10 games. He better win 10 games. Because if he don't, I'm going to Flower Branch and I'm gonna get arrested. I'm gonna get arrested because you just oh my gosh. Ooh, please. Mm. Southside. Basically, I guess what this come down to was Terry and Rich didn't want to give all the power to Belichick. I don't that look. I don't think that had. I mean, if well, maybe we would never know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll never know. I'm just I'm sorry when you have a 8-time Super Bowl winning coach, coordinator, a few games away from being the all-time winningest coach on in your section, looking at your menu, you don't let him leave. You don't let him leave. I'm and no, and you give him whatever it is that he wants. Especially if you will win now, if you're fix now, win now. If you ain't win now, you give him whatever the entire hell he wants and make it work. Even if you got to change some titles around. I mean, mm, 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 mm. We better win 10 games. That's all I'm saying. You better win 10 games, man. I'm not trying to understand the way you handled. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The way you handled the situation. I mean, you know, you cut you didn't you it wasn't even a short leash. You just cut the leash on Arthur Smith. Only to give us this. This don't say win now. This don't say fix anything. This says you got a do boy in here that's gonna do what you want him to do. And really, the reason why a lot of folks out here happy is because no Bill Belichick means that 8 pick stays where it is, which means there's a 95% chance y'all get y'all quarterback pick. And if that's the route that we're going, y'all you better pray. Seriously, you better pray. If this is the route that we're going, and they're actually going to do the unthinkable and trade up. Oh, okay. Hmm. All right. All the progress that was in place is going to get blown out of the water. Finna get blown out of the water. There's about to be an implosion like no other. I mean, maybe he does have some respect around the league amongst his peers and whatnot. But are you really gonna sit here and try to tell me that right now, as we speak, they're trying to sell that locker room on Raheem Morris, and then them guys are buying? You really think that that veteran core is buying Raheem Morris when you had Bill Belichick sitting on the front porch? Okay, wait for it. Wait for it. Jay says, I'm gonna give bruh a chance just like I would give Bill or whoever else was hired. I hear the diplomatic approach, Jay, but you know that's some bullshit. You know that. You know that. Ghost Peppers. Notice how they weren't hesitating to hire Raheem Morris. They dragged it out on Bill Belichick because Rich McKay was whispering sweet nothings, through Blank's ear. Morris is McKay's road dog. Yeah, sound better when you say it. Pasta Girl. White says, why y'all so upset about something y'all can't control? Okay. All right. Hmm. If you don't know, then, joke's on you, Shot. ATL dirty. Now we have to trade for Justin Fields for the that part. That part right there. That part. That part. We're finna make a very not cost effective move. Todrick Davis, how you doing there, sir? How you doing? Do you think we draft a quarterback? Because I'm not sold on anyone but Jaden Daniels, and I don't want to trade up to get him. I want to gain draft capital, not lose it. Um, that's the 90% of the reason why I was on board with the Belichick move. Because Belichick would have been for taking that eighth pick and using it to pick up more draft capital. You know what I'm saying? With this move, and obviously Rich McKay is driving the bus on this. There's a pretty much a foregone conclusion that something stupid is gonna happen, like maybe trading up or either just drafting the quarterback at that spot. That's probably what's gonna happen right there. Terrence Holmes was happening. I mean, well, I haven't heard any overture, like that. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not so. I'm just saying that. Yeah, okay. Oh, Wallace agrees with me. Morris should have 3 years top to prove he's the man. Even though I'm glad Smith is gone, I gotta be fair. Those first 2 years we were in cap purgatory. Morris doesn't have an excuse. Michael Walker, what's happening? At least it's a good boy. Michael Walker, which players would that be? Because again, when you had the entree of Bill Belichick sitting, you know what I'm saying, on display, and yet you bring us a butt naked McDonald's hamburger instead, and you really gonna try to sell you that veteran core where all your money's at? You really gonna try to sell that locker room on Raheem Morris? Seriously? Defensive coordinator, maybe, but head coach? Seriously? Seriously. And Michael Walker, that's a big if, bro. Because based on Grady's Twitter feed, okay, all right, yeah, that part right there, ATL, that part right there, that part right there. JD said, I don't think we can trade up even if we wanted to, so you ain't gotta worry about that. So Kevin O'Connor, I will see you with a Lawrence Taylor, and then I will boost you with a Patriot dynasty. I'm just saying, what dynasty has Raheem Morris built? I keep talking about, worrying about what kind of power this man. This man has more football intelligence and knowledge, and has built offenses and championship defenses in a lot of ways that a lot of these coaches now can't even figure to do for a week. I mean, but your perspective is your perspective. You know, Miss Pasta Girl. No, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. Um, I've seen enough bad decisions to know when I see one. You know, and yeah, I'm gonna feel the way I feel about it because I think it's a blown opportunity. And the way things that have been handled over the last month, I'm just saying, I hope dude win 10 games. I hope he wins 10 games. I'm just saying. I mean, you fire Arthur Smith for Raheem Morris. That's I mean, just keeping it a buck, man. That's not even you can't even fix your face or mind to even think upgrade. I mean, it's funny how this comes now. I hear a lot of y'all, quick to run out your face with, "Oh, you just settled for mediocrity," when you had close to perfection in building dynasties, and one of the best to ever do it is on your menu, and yet you bring us this fake pita bread, and y'all trying to be optimistic with that shit. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm. My. Auntie, she says, we are not getting Fields. The asking price is too much than what he's worth. I'd rather go after Russell Wilson. Amen. Ghost Peppers. What I find hilarious, you could have hired Mars 3 years, that part, but they decided to go in a different direction and hire Arthur Smith instead. Moved on from Smith and went right back. I'm just, I mean, if you knew you wanted your do boy from the beginning, that's what you should have did 3 years ago. I mean, but oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. JB, what's happening, man? What's happening, man? What's happening? The locker room has already been speaking on the move, and they think it's great. I guess everybody got their PR assignment, but okay. Going back to Mars is like going back to the girl you left for someone else. That part. Marcus Woods, what's happening? Good to see you here. Pat Norris, what's happening? Mucho Grande. Oh, we can trade up if we wanted to. It's not what we willing to give up. There, that ATL Leo, what's happening? What is happening? What is happening? Mm, Floyd, what's happening? What's happening? Anthony White, what's happening? Oh, so because he's 72 and was hamstrung in a situation. You know what? I'm not even gonna waste no breath on it. I'm just gonna say thank you for coming and thank you for your participation, Anthony White. And I'm gonna move on from that. I'm gonna move on from that. What culture, ATL? What culture? What culture? I mean, if we're talking about this supposed to be black city wanting, you know what I'm saying, the black power movement and getting a black quarterback as well and having a dark skinned head coach. We already got a black GM. And so I mean, what culture though? What culture? Because it seems to me like every time that we have been gift wrap a situation where we could progress into something, we go the opposite direction from it. You know, Wyatt Carlson, my sentiments exactly. Yeah, my sentiments exactly right there. Floyd has a good question. Um, do you think Pitts is on the move? um, given the um, given the history and because when he was head coach in Tampa, uh, they did throw the ball a lot, and it wasn't a lot of tight end usage, if you will. Um, I would say yes. I think that the Pitts is probably going to be used, in bait situation. Big dog, resident O lineman. Appreciate you showing up. Appreciate you.
Hey
Maybe
man,
you could maybe you can get in here and pancake to some of these quote unquote optimistic folk in here.
uh,
Uh, you know, trying to tell me I'm a negative nag because I don't like the idea of hmm, this stuff that happened.
William.
I'm
I
just,
mean,
I'm just, I'm just saying, I'm just saying.
look, I done calmed down. I done thought about it, and it is what it is. I mean, we can't change what happened. They made their choice. Um, Now it's about producing on the field. That's all it is. I mean, you got bring in your quarterback, go get a pass rush, and form this team how you want to, form it. But as far as I did I see it coming? No, it was a complete blindside. I will admit that. But after thinking about it, he does have experience, and he is a former player. So it's not like we're going completely commando to a new rookie. So it's not as it's not things are not as bare as people might think they are. We just got to let the dust settle. That's it.
let let the dust settle.
I mean that's how I feel.
Let the dust settle.
I
That's
Sam, don't start with me. Don't start with me. I mean, I, Sam, don't do it. This is that day. Don't you do it. I said what I said.
That's what we call it.
You know what? Go ahead,
That's what
Sam.
we call
Go ahead, Sam. You
it.
got it. You got it. I'm not. We're not gonna do this.
uh,
I look. We just gonna have
oh,
to have. We're just gonna have to have a difference of opinion.
Okay, hold on. I'm having technical difficulties.
Uh-oh. Look, I, when I first heard the news, I was like, "Oh my fucking god, what do we do?"
Da, 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 da. I is him, I is back. It's every other fan wanted this hire so they can get a new QB, and I had a coworker tell me we getting Fields and how the hood gonna be behind the new coach. Oh man. So we're letting the dust clear, huh? That's what we call it.
Okay, I see how this is.
What? Mm, I mean, but hey, it has happened. It has happened. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, Floyd. For 29 days, we walked around here thinking this, Lola Falana, Lena Horn, Pam Grier, star-studded gown with yams in it. You know what I'm saying? And then you come home on a Friday night with either bunker. I'm just saying. You can't do that, man. You can't show me Lena Horne for 3 weeks and then, walk in the door with Aunt Esther. Who does that?
A magician,
Say what?
a magician.
I mean, for real though. For real. And Anthony White, I would rather take that 72-year-old over anything else out there, especially Raheem Morris. I would take that 72-year-old and his 8 Super Bowl rings and 40 years of football knowledge over anything else. And you want to blow that whole, 3 years of failed draft picks, but you quick to throw that out there, but you won't put into context the rest of all of everything else that was going on up there at that same time. But I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like I said, this little skid boy better win 10 games. He better win 10 games. I'm telling you now, nigga. And it's receivable. It's receivable. Because this very same time in 12 months, we're gonna revisit this conversation. And I want y'all to have that same optimism, especially if you don't win 10 games. I want to hear all them eager narrative excuses that like you got now, you know, for this. Because I'm sorry, you can't. I have seen 44 years of bad decisions to know a bad decision when I see one. Yeah. The fan in me wants to root for my team, but decisions like this make it hard, make it hard, make it hard, make it hard to even want to be. I mean, I don't even. I'm just. Training camp smells like shit right now. Up to yesterday when Adam Scheffler posted that crap, I was somewhat excited about training camp. I was excited about it. I couldn't. That shit just sailed. That sailed. How you doing, Ant? How you doing, man?
Oh, that I was doing all right. And you kicked me in the teeth.
Why? Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Nah, I'm good. I mean, hey, look, I don't expect many people that agree with how our outlook on what happened yesterday.
Oh, the hood throwing the parade right now.
I don't give a damn about that.
The hood throwing the parade.
I don't care about that.
He understands the culture. He understands the makeup of the city. But does he understand how to win Super Bowls? Does he understand how to build a team? Does he understand how to win? That's not a conversation that y'all are willing to embark on. Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay.
That part right there, Southside. That's the other that's the other part. You fire out the Smith. Okay. All right. Your knee-jerk reaction. But you bring us back this and you let Ryan Nielsen get out the door for this. If this is what you was waiting, you know what I'm saying, to have, I mean, you know, I mean, their moves would tell you that's where they was going all along. Because they let Nielsen out of the door to interview for another job 2 weeks prior. So you telling me Raheem Morris he's coming in here with his own DC? I mean, where does Jared Gray fit in all this? Just saying. I'm just really trying to I'm trying to understand the plan. I'm trying to understand the message. I really am, because I don't see a Raheem Morris being the name that's gonna keep the major pieces that had this a top 10 defense on last season in the building. I'm just saying, y'all really? I mean, everybody, and everybody in the chat, ponder that, answer that. Do you think Raheem Morris is the name that's gonna keep this top 10 defense in the building?
He could.
What, by kidnap?
Okay.
What?
Hey, so now we asking trick questions. Okay.
I'm
I got it. I got it. I got it. You go ahead. I'll sit over here and be quiet.
Hey, I'm just saying. You said it could be up there. I'm just asking how could he pull that? How would he? Because I don't see Raheem Morris being the guy that can keep. I mean, oh my God. Okay, all right. Okay. Who's gonna be trouble? Trouble. Jeremy Billy 23. Appreciate it. Appreciate for showing up. It comes down to it don't just come down to the quarterback. It comes down to a whole lot more than that. We talking about 53 guys in the locker room, not just that one. At the end of the day, it might be what is gonna make y'all happy. Drafting a quarterback at eight or trading up to get a particular that may be something that y'all are, what I'm saying, wet between your thigh meat about, but I ain't. I mean,
What's up, y'all?
what's happening, Coach?
Well,
What's
Coach,
happening?
I've been listening to you guys talk about this. I'm on a,
Go on,
I'm on
speak
a,
on it.
I'm on a different fence. I hear what you're saying, but this whole process, everybody was so sold on one person. I told you guys. I said it. It's a screen somewhere. Don't fall in love with this name. You got live. See, the problem is you guys fell in love with that concept of Bill Belichick. I wouldn't mind having Bill here. I told you I would not mind having him, but I knew for some reason that it wasn't going to be in. He told you guys, if you listen to this press conference, he told you guys that it was going to be a change. I don't I understand you guys do not like. Well, I ain't gonna say you don't like Raheem. When he first took over that first call, he got the same amount of wins as Arthur Smith. He had the same amount of wins. However, when he did this, he was 30 years old, guys. He had a team that wasn't even a damn team. I hate to say that they dismantled that team from what's the damn place now? Tampa Bay after the Groom thing. So I'm all about giving the man a chance. And I think he's a good coach. Like I say, we understand what he had when he left the Falcons the first time. Yes, he had Dan Quinn shit. That's what he had. When I don't give a damn who would have came in for that team right there. Nobody was going to win with that team. Those guys were soft. They had no vision. They was there for a paycheck. Simple as that. So I'm willing to give this man a try. I hate you said that 10 wins. Yes, he needs to win. He definitely has to win. He can't come in here and not win. I'm just saying that. He has to win.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever he does, he has to bring the right staff in here, put this right staff together, and make sure those guys do their job. That's the key to this whole thing. He has to come in, he has to win, and he has to make sure this staff do their job. These guys got to develop. You know, so like I say, I was shocked to a degree. Like I said, I had got off work and I had people coming up for me. I'm getting out the damn van to take the keys into the building. Man, y'all just have to, huh? You know, so, but you know, hey, it is what it is, man. So as a fan, as a content creator, well, you know, at least we will. We're gonna get behind the guy. We're gonna give him all the support we can. You don't have to like him, but you know, it's all about that support right now. So no matter how you look at it, we're going to support him. But, yeah, like you said, he has to win. I do agree. He has to win. He can't go in here doing a 7-3 or whatever, 7-10. He can't do that. He has to get the best out of these guys. And like I say, he has the locker room already. I hate to say that. He has the locker room already. Like I said, we got vets. A lot of these vets are on a 1-year contract. Would we able to keep them? Don't know. But we'll see once this season's over what happens, but that's all we can do right now.
Yeah. Yeah. AJ Evans, thanks for joining.
Like I said, I
that what I'm talking about. That what I'm talking about.
What you calling toy? Hey guys, if you look at that press conference, he told you guys he used the word diversity a lot. Like I told you guys, he's going to get an African American coach. What happened?
He did it.
He did. And I told you guys that's what was going to happen.
We told you it was going to happen.
So this here didn't. It shocked me who it was, but it just surprised me he was going to be a black guy. So, and let's give Raheem a chance, man. I hate to say, let's just give him man a chance. I know, Sam. Hey, like I said, we old school. We've been through some shit.
Right, man. I would have.
I get your drift. I see your feeling, but you know, I'm in that stage right now. I've done this shit for so long. I see shit change, and it's like, fuck it. I can't control it. You just
I could have accepted Ben Johnson or Weaver or one. I could understand trying to sell that, but you pulled me up on the side of the road, pulled my tire off, and then turn right around and try to sell it to me. You know what I'm saying, for a spell.
I'm gonna talk about something tonight on the show tonight. I want you guys to tune into it. I got some scenarios I think that may just kill that Bill Belichick thinking. I'm just saying. I got just tune in tonight. I'll let you guys know that. I was like, damn. I've been thinking about this like the last 4 or 5 hours. Like, damn, why did this guy not get hired? That's the reason why. I'm gonna tell you why. It ain't what you guys think either.
I think I know where you're going, Coach. We're gonna leave that alone.
No. It ain't to that degree that it's a little different.
No, I got you. I got you. I ain't taking it there either, but
yeah,
I see where you're going.
yeah, it's a lot of stuff that happened, man. And it's like, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's interesting. It's all interesting.
Well, I mean,
But you know what,
like
man?
I said, I'm not mad about it. I'm more disappointed.
Right.
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you walk around here and you dangle Lena Horne on a big poster in front of us for 29 days, and then you come in the door with Edie Bunker.
Yeah.
I'm just, I
I
mean,
mean, look,
I
man.
listen.
Hold on, Coach. I hate to put it like this, but you know what they call that, right?
what?
Distraction. Call it a distraction.
That's all it was, bro.
I'm gonna dangle this in front of your face, but my real thing is over here. I hate to put it like that, but
See,
I really don't like, I really don't like
I
you right
heard
now.
he was actually hired. You know, I hate to say, they say he was hired by other teams, and he told them he's got other interviews. I'm just saying. He's not mentioned to be one of those hot commodities like we had. Like Ben Johnson, he's a hot commodity. Do we want another hot commodity that haven't proven himself? One thing Raheem could say, he has 2 Super Bowl wins. It ain't the 8 that Belichick had, but he has 2, and here's his recent. So, however, he has had good defense there where he went. I can't deny that either. So you'll come around, Sam. I got you, brother. I understand. I feel your I feel your pain. I do. But you know, I'm reasoned. I've grown up a lot. You know,
Right,
so
right,
I
right,
just I
right,
just got to.
right. I mean, look,
It took me 8 hours
the
to get over it.
whole
So
the whole situation. I mean, the way it was handled. I'm just like, okay, this is what we did. This. I mean, I hear everything that you're saying. I understand everything that you're saying, and and all of that. It's.
I got a question for you. Just to, all right. We had Arthur Smith last year, right? The last 3 years, right?
Yeah.
What if Arthur Smith had a better play caller? How would this team be?
I don't.
No, answer the question. Think about it. If some of these play calls was with a person that was a better situational type play caller, don't you think this team would have been a lot better? Playoff would have been easier for last year because a lot of those games was lost on timing of calling plays and bad defensive timing.
yeah, and mental lapses.
Yes, I think this Raheem has learned from his mistakes, and he learned from those mistakes that when he was on Dan Quinn's school, what Dan Quinn was doing, the stupid shit he was doing. And like I said, he's the face, but his staff gonna make the team. And there's a chance you may see Jerry Gray as your D coordinator. That's a good chance you may see that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I'm not.
I ain't gonna count on that, but that's a chance.
I'm not protesting or boycotting. I'm just
Is it?
for for,
It's more of
for
a feeling right now from what you see, what they threw at you. I got you. I was in on Belichick too. I ain't gonna lie, I was in on it, but then I had those reservations. Like this may not happen. I said it's gonna be. I said it's gonna listen. I said it was gonna be a black coach from like top after I heard that press conference. Diversity, diversity. I understand the city. He said all these words. Like we always say, you listen to the press conference, they're gonna tell you everything you want to hear.
mm,
So, but everybody heard first person. Who was the first person they heard? Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick's in Atlanta. Like I said, tune in tonight. I got some words. So I ain't gonna kill my story.
Yeah,
But yeah, hey,
yeah,
hey.
yeah. I'm gonna pull up.
It takes a
I'm
couple
gonna
of shots
pull
to
up.
get used to it. It takes a couple of shots. I had a couple, so I had to like,
Yeah, I'm gonna need me once I get. I'm gonna need me a few shots. I'm just, I'm
but I
trying
think we're
to.
gonna be. I think we're gonna be okay. I think he just like I said, he just got to put the right staff, man. The right staff that utilize this talent we have right now.
I
I
mean,
think we'll be okay.
between you and Auntie over here with her stuff she said about her. I'm hearing it, and I understand it. I don't want to right now,
We
but
ain't gonna do
but I hear it
it.
and I understand it. Okay, it just
It takes a minute. It takes a minute. It does.
why is it everything that has to be good got to be painful at first? Why?
And that's why I say I feel okay about this one because this year got this year reaction has gotten a different aspect. You hired Bill. You had people that didn't want Bill. You understand what I'm saying? You have people that don't want Raheem also, but it's not
Yeah.
to that degree that they don't want Bill. You see what I'm saying? It's weird. They talk about his experience. They can't say he don't have experience. That's one thing you can't say. He doesn't have experience.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
can't say that. So you got people going to find something negative about this anyway. It doesn't matter. But Bill is about, man, you can't win without Tom Brady. That's what you were going to hear with Bill. That would have went on for the whole damn year. So now you can't say it about Raheem. He ain't coaching what? Head coaching in what? 15 years, 14, whatever hell it's been a while.
right.
But he's been on. He had good defenses. Every time he's been a coordinator, he's had good defense. LA probably wasn't number one, but the first 2 years he was there, they was in the top 5, top 10. Last year, I think they was like 17, whatever. So, and he had he has that tie with Atlanta. You got to think about Les Snead came from where? Atlanta. So,
Mm.
and he has Grady support. But he was there when Grady got drafted too, right? Yeah, they drafted Grady.
Yeah, he was. Yep.
Yeah, so you know, but we'll see.
Yeah, we gonna see. We
And
gonna
I
see.
and I
We
think
gonna
one thing
see.
Raheem will do. I think Raheem. I'm gonna tell y'all tonight. I got a strong feeling that they're gonna bring somebody in this organization that people are like, wow. I can see Chuck Smith going to be the D line coach here. I can see that. It's all about bringing that family. I can see him leaving what's going. I can even see Weaver being your D coordinator.
You think he really gonna leave Baltimore, Coach?
Who Weaver? If you
No.
get
No,
Chuck,
not with
Chuck,
Chuck.
Chuck,
if Weaver comes, I can see Chuck coming. Chuck lives in Atlanta,
Yeah, I can see that.
so but we'll see, man. It's gonna be a very interesting up to past Super Bowl because they should have the whole staff done by the Super Bowl. I would think in the next couple weeks. I would think so. If Baltimore wins this week, if he haven't had a D coordinator, it's somebody from that Baltimore staff. Because if Everett was gonna be the man, Everett would be hired already. So,
True.
but
prove it. Go sit in the corner. Go
what,
sit in the
what did
corner.
you say?
Prove it.
What? You say you like Jet? What the hell?
Hey, you go to timeout right now. Nigga, this ain't Friday.
He said, "Before do a Jet Jack, he was Jet Jack. ATL HC stupid too." Oh man, but this is gonna be fun,
Right,
man. This is gonna be a fun
right.
season, y'all. I hate to say it.
I'm ready. I'm
I'm
ready.
ready. I'm just ready to go with the flow, man.
Yep.
Like I said, he must win. Then If he don't win, this fan base gonna flip these ones that are supporting him right now. They're gonna flip on him like he's a damn cartwheel.
Oh
So,
yeah. Oh yeah.
because the loyalty with this fan base is zero. I'm just straight point. There is zero. You turn on a dime, bro. Sam don't went out. Come on, man. You can't be down out the dog.
Yeah, Sam went out.
There you go. He's back.
Okay.
But we gonna be all right, y'all. At least I hope.
Well, we got 42 hours on this program. Let's see if we get 42 likes.
That's right.
You doing the show tonight, Coach?
Yeah, 4:55. I'm going on. Well, 7:55. You guys time.
Wow.
Okay. 7:55. So that's 8 o'clock.
You got basketball game night, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'll be 8 o'clock. Yeah, I'll pull up on you.
Yeah, I got some stuff. I just a lot of questions and a lot of feelings about this whole little thing, man. Then the one on tomorrow morning gonna be more stuff too. So this is a good topic this weekend. Then we start talking about the free agents and all that. I was gonna do it this weekend, but Raheem Mars got hired, and it makes things a little different.
Yeah, I was trying to. I had another topic in mind. I'm probably gonna save that till Monday or either Tuesday.
This is like one big part because it was weird about the whole thing about this hire. It's kind of confusing me with the outside media too. They're congratulating the hire to a degree.
They're shining to Raheem Morris.
And this I got reason why. I got some crazy reasons why. They are thinking. This is just me. They're thinking failure. The Falcons gonna be where they always are. You see what I'm saying? They didn't want They didn't want the Bill hire because they was afraid of what he could do with this team. I know what you're saying for him, and I agree with everything you said earlier. So they was afraid of the Bill Belichick hire because they didn't want the Falcons to take that big step. If that was the case, well, what's his name? Raheem Morris. They don't feel like that can happen. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's like a praise. They want Atlanta to stay where Atlanta's at, so they can keep having that, that heroic talk about. Well, you this. I don't expect them to do it. That's what I'm feeling. That's just me.
Right.
However, I feel that Raheem and Terry now. Terry has control now. This is Terry's roster now.
Yeah.
And I support that a lot. I think Terry's going to build this roster the way he wants to build it and get the best out of it.
It's currently 10.
So with the guy out the way, I ain't gonna use his name right now. I use it tonight, but the guy out the way right now, that's gonna help this team move forward. I'm just saying. So, like I said, tonight and tomorrow, I feel a lot of that. I got a lot to talk about that there. So, yeah.
Right.
It's a lot, Sam. Man, this. Hey, let's just move on with this season, man. Let's give that man his chance. And we, like I said, it's all about giving that chance. He's the first African American head coach in this that's been hired for the Falcons. I understand that, but it's culture. No, hey, he has the experience. Out of all the guys they have interviewed, I think he's the only one that had head coach experience except Bill. And
Harbaugh
as a full-time head coach.
Mm-hmm.
So We wanted that, just not the person that a lot of people didn't want it. So it is what it is. So
Yeah. And while they're out there looking at everything, uh, they should be looking at a good friend of ours for wide receivers coach in
Terrence,
Terrence Mathis.
Sanu wants it too.
Yeah, salute too.
Yeah, I heard.
Being talk.
I heard.
Was it Being talk? What he used to say. So but both of those guys were
Mm,
happy though. Sanu was happy. Terrence was happy. So
right.
it's a change, man. It's a change, and I hate to say this hire here could potentially get the city behind them a little bit more. Could be, could, because they always talking about culture, which is not part of football to me. A culture means what your team's gonna do, not the color of your skin and shit like that. That's just me for football culture anyway. But
Yeah.
they
Right.
are in Atlanta.
Hmm.
They are in Atlanta. But the city of Atlanta becoming a little pale lately. So, but hey, we'll see.
Well, that pretty much about covers it.
Make sure you guys
Um,
hit those subscribe buttons too, y'all.
yes, please
Make sure y'all go in and
like, follow, subscribe, share, all of the above.
go to the OG's channel. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, man. Do that thing.
Yeah, I need 73 to get to 200.
Let's do it, y'all.
I
Let's
need
get them, man.
73. Need 73 to get 200. The program change is still gonna be as advertised. With High Noon, once a month, every third week of the month.
Oh, you do it once a month
Um,
now? Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
because High Noon is really my Falcon channel.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be getting into these Hawks and Braves content. You know what I'm saying? Pretty surely. Might get into some fight stuff too. Just expanding the sports news. And topics and whatnot. And that's what we all about. It is conglomerate. So the hiring was what I wanted to get on. Like I said, I did have two topics, but I'm gonna hold the other one. You know what I'm saying? To that we, um,
Yeah.
it's a quarterback topic. I've seen it. I actually got it from watching Shannon Sharp's podcast, and it actually comes from a comment that he had made um about Lamar Jackson.
Hmm.
Um, you know,
You
I,
mean that new bulldog? Oh no, no.
Yeah.
right.
That Stetson Bennett look like? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's what
Um,
he looks like Stetson, except he's bigger and he
right.
runs more. That's it.
So we pretty much done covered it and gave it all out. You got coach's take, and you're gonna check him out tonight at 8 o'clock. You're probably gonna see me with him as well. Um, Big Ant is probably gonna be somewhere. What are you gonna be doing there, guy? What are you gonna be doing?
Uh,
Yeah,
Tonight I'll probably be at a high school basketball game, and then of course I'll be on with coach in the morning.
Who
Yeah,
who
that's
you
what
who you going to see?
my
Stevens.
well Stevenson. I got to support my
He got
Oh,
that's the
no,
alumni.
I'm an
you
alumni, so I
you
gotta.
you went to Stevenson.
Yes, sir. Don't do it. Do not. I will not. Nope.
His
Don't
coach.
do it.
Hey, his coach was my coach.
Right,
Mm,
right,
damn.
When I went to
right,
Shamrock. When I went to Shamrock.
right. Don't do
That's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I go Stevenson.
it. I don't want no pity. No, hell no. Return the sender.
that's funny.
Hey, you got to show that school spirit. But,
Uh,
well, college at 122. I appreciate you for popping in here, Coach.
no problem, man. Appreciate you for letting me hop on.
Not a
Time bit.
problem. Not a problem. Tune in. I'll be getting at you guys on the defensive efforts coming off of the conference championship games on Monday.
Mm.
Uh,
It's gonna be some good games, man.
yeah, yeah. It's gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting. Some history might get made this weekend.
I
Um,
said
I see some upsets. I see some upsets.
it's three of the four teams that are playing
Mm-hmm.
have what below 20 points per game allowed.
mm,
That's why I said I see
mm,
some upsets.
I'm just
mm,
I see
mm.
one. But like I said, the Super Bowl colors have already been made. I'm just
I
saying.
mean I'm just saying, man,
I'm serious. The colors have already been made. They already got the colors that they want. But I see an upset. They may have to change those
Mm,
colors.
mm.
mm,
This is my confession. That's what Usher gonna say.
Well, my
Oh,
my 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 Super Bowl prediction is Lions and Chiefs.
mm.
I see that too.
I
That's
see that too. Yeah.
that.
I look, I see everybody is
Now
is
I'm
is
gonna say this though. If Lamar go to the Super Bowl, Lamar's gonna win the Super Bowl. I hate to say that. If he gets there, he's
yeah,
gonna win.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if you think
Them little
about it,
black suits in Vegas gonna make sure that happens.
Yeah.
they do have the best team
They do got
left.
the best team right now. I hate to say that, but I
Yeah.
can see Kansas City and Mahomes
It's something
sneak,
freaky is gonna happen. This
sneaking off and win that game.
I see it.
Look, look. Okay, Mahomes has been in every AFC Championship
Everyone
game since he became a starter.
up. Exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, um, I'm just saying, experience, playoff experience, playoff conference championship game experience.
But I see Lamar trying to take over the game. Because
Hmm.
what's called got some terrible tackling. KC got some terrible tackling. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We gonna see both games on Sunday or
yeah, both of them
on.
on Sunday. Yeah,
Okay,
Um. Let's
they
see.
both. Yeah,
cool.
they both on Sunday. Yeah,
They both on
Right.
Sunday.
yeah. I may do the
Yeah.
first game. I may do a live show in the first game. I may. I said that last week too, but
All right. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Alright.
once again on this Raheem Morris Falcon Friday. Lord have mercy. Um, you all be safe out there.
you said
Don't
what?
let this humidity fool you. Okay, because some more rain is coming. Uh,
Well, it got hot down there, son.
it's humid. It's
Is that
humid. It's
right?
real humid. I'm talking about, I walked out the door this morning and I thought I was in a sauna.
Wow.
And then all of a
Well,
sudden it started thundering and lightning real. It's gonna get volatile with this. It's supposed to
yeah,
rain through the rest throughout the weekend.
yeah. Well, it's El Nino. It
Um,
stays warmer, so but it rains a lot.
mhm. Well, we got it. Raheem Morris is the new head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. Um, and we're moving forward from there. Like I always say, you got to keep it real, keep it dirty, Keep it ATL, and most importantly, keep it real with yourself, ladies and gentlemen. This is OG Big Sam, Big Ant, and Coach Unchained. We out.
Peace.
Peace.
Well.